in Boston. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Sale has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Next, here is Yordan Alvarez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there to Correa, and they get them both.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If the offense didn't already know, Man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2.
Count it 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Standing in now, Danny Bosch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Souza's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Sale has registered just under 110 innings on the mound and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
2 down, no one on base. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Urquidy has pitched just under 60 innings. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category.
Ball, that's out.
That's wide, 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Souza is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Bregman over to his left. 2 gone.
Batting seventh. The catcher.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Christian Vasquez, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting eighth. The right fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Has a look, now the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Souza going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. So here is Kyle Tucker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Next to hit is Steven Souza. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one, if you ask me.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. The check on first by Sale, and the runner back safely. At the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Astros lead one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman, Kike.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long. As you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Souza is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Alvarez.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Berdugo. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Correa brings it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. And there's ball 1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lined hard into left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. He's set and the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
0-1's the count.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Martinez.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. Now that's popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Devers, right field and carrying well. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Fouled off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He singled in his first AB. Throw over to the bag. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Gonzalez is off of first with 2 away. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2.
Whoa, that's kick out.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. He's set. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. And boy, a terrific effort out there as we take a second look. Stretches out about as far as he can, but he just can't quite get there, though they were lucky to hold him to just a single. To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-1.
At the ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Full count, 3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 2 left for the Astros. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Softly hit to short. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So stepping in is Alex Verdugo. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Swing and a shot toward right center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Hey, Dero, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box now, Danny Bosch. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
2-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here comes the Astro skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And there are 2 away now. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allowed. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fouled off. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch on its way. Yordan Alvarez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Martinez, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate is Christian Vasquez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Altuve onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So now here is Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. The 2-2. Drilled to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 5.
Up next, Kike Hernandez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, and you never want to downplay a home run, but they've had runners on base all game long and couldn't get a home run in that situation. Hey, it's only a solo shot, but they'll take it. But you have to think they're feeling like they've missed some opportunities in this one.
Up next to the left side. The designated
Here's
hitter,
Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he chased it in the dirt. Maldonado finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. The 6-7-8. So now into the box is Yuli Gurriel. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Called strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to center. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next to the Astro, the right fielder, Kyle.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Behind 0-2 now. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Steven Souza is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Next to dig in, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that one yanked just foul. One and one, here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Standing in now, Danny Bosch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. They're on top 7-2. Stepping in once again is Martin Maldonado. A hit in 2 tries so far. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Martin Maldonado goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. to first. Gonzalez is up with it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June. Currently leading the AL in that department. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Yordan Alvarez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 2-out double. Here now is Rafael Devers. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 12.
So next to hit is Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go out.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Digging in next, Hunter Renfroe. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Cishek rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-2 ball game. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tucker waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So it's 2 runs. Darwinzon Hernandez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Darwinzon Hernandez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-0 home. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back to center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty B. Well, D-Roy, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
A reminder to stick around here after the game comes to an end here at Fenway, as we'll have post-game highlights at the conclusion of the broadcast. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Astros are down to their final out now, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Houston. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Struck him out. Houston, good night.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Sale earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jose Urquidy permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for